Yeah, great music in this one.
Yes.
Great chemistry between the two guitarists, prime guitarists of Black Sabbath, whether it was Butler and Iommi. Great combination, great chemistry, and wow, powerful vocals also. For the first time on this album, the
Pronounced.
vocalist sounded very good, very strong vocals by this vocalist Ronnie James Dio. Yeah, for the first time. Otherwise, it was quite ordinary most of this album so far. But suddenly, this may be personally connected to him, slipping away, and might be related to his life, or he might have penned it by himself. Who knows? But it's like the start and end are more or less the same. Running around in circles, he doesn't know what's going on. Running around in circles rather, doesn't know what's happening in his life. Seeking a new direction, but is he going to find it? Who knows? Yeah, it's interesting song. Definitely strong vocals for the first time on this album.
I definitely enjoyed the music a lot in this one. I like the roles that are played so far, literally, that are played by the drummer and the bassist. They are doing a phenomenal job. The whole sound and everything that I've liked so far. Vocals, initially I did not like the first two songs. It was ordinary, literally ordinary. And I said, yeah, it's not working for me. At least third song onwards, Ronnie James Dio started working a little bit. And now I can say safely that he grows on you. Or maybe he improved himself. One of the two. Either, you just take time to get used to the vocalist, or he's actually improving every track slowly and steadily. And I'm sure combination of both is the truth. So he's also getting better, and at the same time I'm getting used to him, both. And it's working, definitely working. But for me, the drummer, he has done a phenomenal job on this entire album. In this one, literally he had beats and those moments which I liked a lot. Of course, bass guitar is my all-time favorite. If there is a good bassist, I always like. And on this album, I like the job of the bassist. He's done a great job. Whether it was the previous song, going with that country girl thing, the whole tune that was going on, that was awesome. Whether this song, and he literally featured specially, it sounded great. For me, the lead guitarist has less of a charm in the entire album, apart from the first song where he played something different. The rest of the time it's been ordinary. And I don't know why a lot of us, not me per se, but a lot of rock fans, they tend to appreciate the lead guitarist way more than they actually deserve. Not every single track or not every single song they actually are as good or they contribute that much. But for some reason they are called the lead guitarist and they will be hailed too much. They didn't do any wonderful thing on so many songs. So it's okay if you just miss them and appreciate the other members. It's as simple as that for me.
This song I think resonates a lot with either people who basically have got a lot of ADHD like behavior, or maybe people are not sure they're doing no longer mentally, like they go in circles in the mind, or maybe people literally take circles out of the world, like people in trucking, shipping, pilots out there, people in professions which require them to go out of place. Such professions basically make you feel like you're running in circles without any direction, because you cannot have your own personal life or family life when you're in such a profession like trucking, shipping, and all that. When you're out at the sea, roads, highways, air, whatever, the profession is such that you can't have your own life. And also they're very lonely professions. You're alone doing all this work. Even on a ship, plane, in trucking, whatever, it's very lonely. You're just shipping, transporting stuff around. Of course, there's some profession that actually people like for example, military people, especially once the US is going around the world, they might be happy going around the world. But that was, I think it resonates with people who basically don't have a life beyond running around, the vagabond type, who basically have lost their meaning to life and now they're just absorbed by doing the work, moving all over the place. So it could mean something like that, songs for vagabonds, or maybe people who have not got a good mindset right now.
You're right. I mean, ADHD, when you said it, makes sense.
Yeah.
The way he sang it,
yeah,
makes sense in today's time. Let's move on to the next track. song on
really
the
good song.
album
Really
or
good
what?
song.
It is
Great,
the
great,
best track on the album.
great
so
song. Great guitar work, great
Awesome.
drumming, great vocals. Yeah, pretty strong song. This is like a pure
Awesome.
heavy metal song. This song must have been an inspiration, or this version of Black Sabbath must have been a big inspiration for Iron Maiden. Whenever I hear Ronnie James Dio sing on this album, it reminds me a lot of Bruce Dickinson of Iron Maiden. And probably this guy came before Bruce Dickinson, I would imagine. So it was a great inspiration for Iron Maiden, I would imagine, especially this song. Sounds so much like Iron Maiden more than Black Sabbath for me. You know, the vocals, the drumming, the guitar work. It's more Iron Maiden like Black Sabbath, but obviously Black Sabbath came first. So, wow. Good song, pretty good song.
I loved it. I definitely loved it. This is one of those songs you want to listen to again and again. We were questioning on track 2, Voodoo. Do we need to listen to that? But now we have a song falling off the edge of the world. This is awesome. This sounded great the moment go. It was more like a ballad when it started. Oh, I love that start to it. The intro part, awesome intro part. And I knew this was gonna be great. The moment it started, it had all the vibes, all the right signals that told me that this is gonna be a great song. It just hooks you in the moment go. And then after that, it was phenomenal throughout. I love the timing of the lead guitarist. I was just talking about lead guitarists. We appreciate them way too much, but the timing here when he entered after literally the vocalist goes out and that transition was superb. I mean, it was flawless transition. It just was perfect. One of those things that are perfectly done. That was the transition of this song. I loved it. This sounded great. I mean, everything about this song was just perfect. This is the best by far. 8th track of this album happens to be the best. And also, I wondered. Often, only from the comments I know that people say that side B of an album is supposed to be not so good as much as side A. So on side A, the bands used to put their best tracks, and then side B would have not so good ones. But I would say this album defies that. It has side B as better songs than the first side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, not so good. But 5 onwards, it gets better.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you guys, if you agree. How about you, Max? What do you think?
I agree that this is probably the best song on the album. It has the best music, best vocals, best of everything, and this is probably the best song I heard of the vocalist so far.
By Ronnie James Dio.
Definitely Ozzy Osbourne would be better for this album.
Ooh. It was a bomb there. Yeah. If James Dio is listening, he will not be pleased.
He passed away.
He passed away. Okay,
Could
both
be.
are gone, so not much of damage there.
Well, definitely he's sad for both of them, but anyway, Ozzy Osbourne would have been better.
Okay. Do you like somebody more than the other? We have the last track now remaining, and after this, my expectations are very high. I'm not sure. Black Sabbath is not expected to deliver on the expectations. That's what I have learned through many albums that we have reacted to.
This was definitely a darker song, so darker themes, darker everything, you know. It was quite.
I guess it was a
like
plea
it
for
had a
them.
good, yeah. It's
I
a
like
lot
that
of chaos,
appeal, yeah.
internal turmoil going on. And
Everything.
who knows if it's a personal story, what the band was going through after Ozzy Osbourne was seemed like he was kicked out. I don't know the real story. I wasn't around, but from news stories, it seems like he was literally forced out, and then Ronnie James Dio joined.
Okay.
And there must have been problems in the band. I think this song was more about all that. Kind of reflected a lot of those things
Oh.
probably happening in the band.
Mm-hmm. Now, Over and Over is the last track that we're going to listen to, and let's find out. I don't have much expectations, as I said. Last track's supposed to disappoint.
Wow.
Wow,
This
wow,
was
wow.
great guitar work in this one.
Awesome.
All round good song to end the album, but great, phenomenal guitar work by the lead guitar player of Black Sabbath. Great guitar work in this one. It was all about him. It was really stood out, his guitar work in this one. It was as if he heard what Kirti had to say a couple of songs
Yeah,
ago, and
last
he
two
said,
songs and stuff.
I will show what I can do. Just you wait. And he did it on this last track. It was all him, all him. Even though everyone else chipped in, of
But
course.
this was all
But
him.
he stood out. He stood out. It's like if you're a lead guitar player and you're treated like a demigod, this is the reason why. For work like this on a song, or not otherwise mediocre song, it's a very great, good guitar work. Stood out.
I mean, I can't believe me contradicting myself within one album, from the beginning to the end. Questioning the vocalist and his capacity and his capabilities, as well as the lead guitarist within a couple of songs. That's what it should be like. I don't mind eating my own words. I don't mind being proven wrong, as long as the music is good. And that's what we are here for. And I'm very honest to admit that. That when I don't like it, I'm gonna say it. And when I like it, the next moment, I'm gonna say that too. And that's what happens on Cafe Noma. That's why we do it differently, and we have done it for so many years. This is why we do it. I like to listen to good music, and when I get it, I say it. I loved it. I loved it. I mean, I like the vocalist in this one. It was heartfelt. It was literally as if he was singing it from all his heart, and he felt it. It felt real when he sang that over and over again. It is the same state that he's stuck in over and over again. And for a change, Black Sabbath makes sense lyrically, which I'm not sure whether it was Ozzy Osbourne's effect or his persona, his ideas in the lyrics. I'm not sure what it was, but not all the time Black Sabbath lyrics make sense. We have to be honest about it. Sometimes it's just downright what they're singing, they themselves must be not knowing. They underestimated the power of lyrics that much. But here you have lyrics that make sense, that reason, that connect with me. I like these lyrics. There was Voodoo that didn't make sense, and there is this over and over. It makes all the sense, and it connects with me. It reasons with me, and most probably with millions of people who will listen to it or come across this. So, sensible lyrics on the last track of the album is much welcome and appreciated. Love the way it was sung, and hands down, the guitar playing is the best. This was the right end to an album. It made sense. From the previous song, Falling Off the Edge of the World, to Over and Over, it was almost like a continuation, and what a closing and finishing of the album. I like this. Side B is amazing. How about you, Max?
Well, Lion was very smart and intellectual in his song that we all so many flames, so
Yeah,
much to burn.
so
but
well written,
life
huh?
is
Life
made
is
of
made
paper.
of paper.
Well,
Well
It
written.
talks about
Poetic.
this fickle and cyclical nature of life, especially when it comes to pain and sorrow.
It was almost poetic, right?
Yeah, it
the
was
metaphors and
well
everything
written.
used.
Well,
I loved it.
once I was watching some movie, a Korean movie where the main villain or hero, if we can be interpreted because there's no main character per se. So the character said that there's over 1,000 ways to die, but only one way to be born.
Wow, yeah.
Then
I
there's-
never thought of it. That more than 1,000 or million ways to die, but
Yeah.
only one way to be born.
Well,
True.
in another movie, I think Noah's Ark, I'm not sure what it was called. So at the end of the movie, basically, the director is exploring about how God's justification is there to wipe out dirt and only leave the two of each animal by getting rid of all the humans and putting whoever survives on a boat. So justification was that man managed to produce thousands upon thousands of different varieties of weapons to kill everyone,
Yeah.
but not a single way to improve life or
Preserve,
to
yeah.
give birth to life. Only one way to give birth given by nature, but thousands
Yeah.
of ways
So
to
many ways
destroy
to destroy.
given by man.
True.
We're not given a single alternative to nature to produce life.
Now we can clone. So
Yes.
I have that answer now. We can do baby cloning now.
Too far away.
It's still far away. Yeah, it's not as good as natural.
It's
But we are trying to.
It's going to
reproduce.
barely
Finding
substitute
different ways.
weapons. Weapons
Yeah.
can still. There's
Yeah,
thousands
the
of weapons.
ways
still.
of destruction are way too many.
Yeah.
It's so wonderful. You're quite smart, eh?
Well, the
Or
only
maybe
time.
listening to Ronnie James Dio, not Ozzy Osbourne, has made you smarter.
Well, maybe.
See, there is difference, Max. You got to
Yeah.
acknowledge his
Well,
skills.
maybe one day I'll say that there's lesser weapons if maybe humans can grow as like plants, maybe there can be vegetable farms, but otherwise it's hard to say that there's more ways to be born than there's weapons.
You're talking deep things, but you're not talking about Ronnie James Dio, that he's done it to you.
That is a good line. Sony flames, too much to burn, life is just paper. It's like, it's just paper, it's gone. So many different flames are there to burn, but you're just the paper here, you are just paper. You're
Yes, so
made and
yeah.
that's it, you're gone. So much flames are there for you.
I like everything that you added. I mean, this is time worth spending now. At the end of the album, you really have to consider, was that time worth, the album was worth your time. This definitely was.
Yes. Well, the last song, it is a song you could listen to normally,
Yeah.
and you could say that the over and over could be reference to the 8 boring songs that went over and over, you could say.
Okay.
It's a good finishing song because the band really did over and over for the 8 songs. I think this song alone could be standalone album.
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah. Too much wisdom on Monday from Max.
Yeah, requested by a national acrobat, aka Marco, this whole album. Thank you for the request, and you too can request reactions or ask to listen to your choice of music. Of course, we have reacted to more than 8,000 songs in the last 8 to 9 years of being on YouTube. So we have done a lot, and more than any other music reaction channel, unless I'm mistaken. So in the history of the world. So yeah, we'll definitely check if we have already reacted to it, but there's still a long way to go. In fact, I was recently seeing that more than 20 artists who are quite popular, we have not even reacted a single song of theirs.
That's
For example, the
good to know.
Ramones. So we've not reacted to some artists, and they had like 100 plus songs, each of these 20 artists I'm talking about. So there's a long way to go for us if we still want to listen to music, and if we still have patrons and subscribers supporting us. There's a long way to go, and we will never be able to complete all the artists that people have to request. Never.
That
You
shows
know?
world is such a big place, right? Then there's so much more. It's humbling.
Yeah, but we definitely need to pat ourselves on the back. We have done something which no one else in the history of the world has, as far as music reactions are concerned, of course. We have done something which no one else has, and it's an incredible achievement. And definitely, I say it with a lot of pride. It's not possible for anyone else to repeat it also, even in the age of AI, where it's possible to make hundreds and thousands of reactions in a year. It won't be possible to do it like we did, honestly, sincerely, and in a single take video.
I think single take is the
It's a
underlying of
catchword.
it. Because if it wasn't for single take, it wouldn't have been possible. So being unscripted single take also saved a lot of time, and that helped us do it more.
Yeah, that's it for this one though. It was, as Kirti said, B side of the album. Definitely way
Rock.
better than the A side.
Yes.
But I did like the first song. It was a very
It was a great
glorious, thunderous start to the album. And then it just went mellow and
start. It
got
lost
boring.
direction.
By
for
the
some
third
time.
song, I was sleeping. But then I
Fifth
woke
song
up.
onwards. It
Then
was.
I woke up once again, and in the end of the album, I was all awake, over and over again. It was great end to the album.
Thank you.